Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Antonio Missions and the Frisco RoughRiders. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Anthony Renato, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, when you talk about this starting pitcher, pretty basic. He's got the fastball, the change, curveball, the slider. He'll keep you on your toes.
Luis Baroa heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off for San Antonio, center fielder, Luis Baroa.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Huggins looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can stay hot. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. Knows how to extend an at-bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
At the plate, Adam Zahorik, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Castaneda corrals it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. And with that, let's check out how the RoughRiders line up on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, if you can say there is a defensive threat on this team, he's standing down there at first base. I say that because he's very good at keeping balls in front of him, helping his fellow infielders. Just a guy that's an asset every single game.
Miguel Cairo gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
This one's a one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Miguel Santana, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Felipe Nieve comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Felipe Nieve.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Well, when it's warm like this, you really have to keep the ball down. Try to keep guys from hitting it in the air because it will absolutely carry. That's 2 pitches in a row that were elevated.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baroa has a read on it. He's got it one away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
Well, I think just putting this guy into the stretch early and often. Look to get the leadoff hitter on base to give themselves the best opportunity to score runs throughout the game.
Stepping in, Josh Huggins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, a one-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up. Let's see if they can turn this into the first run of the ball game.
Javier Rosas takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, we've seen a couple really good swings here early on, and that's a good one there as this ball is going to plug the gap for 2 bases and give his guys the early 1-0 lead.
Standing in now, Will Quisenberry. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Wow, and a rocky start on the road here, guys. 3 straight hits surrendered, and he hasn't gotten out of the first inning yet. Jordan Danks steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. First offering on its way. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner will get back standing.
Just checking.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the San Antonio defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, one of the most exciting things we're going to have an opportunity to see in this one, the throwing arm of that catcher. He absolutely has a cannon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you ever saw him on the mound someday. We'll get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
David Castaneda comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Second and third, 2 away. Two and one after the foul ball there. Looking to minimize the damage here to 2-2 now. Full count, 3-2.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And they've forced the lead up to 3-0 now. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, they are definitely getting a jump on things to start this one. This will go for a double, and that makes it 3-0 already. And even though there's still plenty of baseball to be played, they've got themselves a pretty good cushion, and they're threatening for more.
And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Well, behind the plate, he might have been more concerned with trying to frame that pitch than he was trying to catch it. You know, they do get the called strike here, but you know what else? They get the pass ball.
Lifted in the air out to right. Leahy has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The RoughRiders are out in front, 3-0. Brian Hindley makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Third baseman, Brian Hindley.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Line toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center.
Oh, and he hit this ball hard, too, didn't he? I mean, this is a fastball right out over the middle of the plate, and he just hammers it to get himself in scoring position here, leading off the inning.
Stepping in now, Lance Leahy, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, people might jump to some conclusions here, but with a base open and this guy at the plate, you don't even really want to mess around with the strike zone, and I think this pitch just got away from him. Nothing more than that.
Jimmy Lundy settles into the box for his first chance. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Very important here. With two guys on following the hit by pitch, he had to come out and establish the count in his favor, and he did just that.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Danks on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and the runner from second is in to score. And not in time as the second run scores.
So much for shortening up and putting the ball in play. This is a big swing right here with 2 strikes, and he's going to get rewarded for it as he drives in a couple of runs here on the double.
Into the box now, Rocky Gale, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Obviously, you want a base hit here and hopefully tie this game. But a ground ball to the right side, that wouldn't be so bad either.
No one out with a runner at second. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
A runner at second, nobody out. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
On the ground to third. Played on the backhand. A quick out number 1.
Well, you're not going to advance that runner if you're going to hit the ball right there. This forces him to hold at second base. And depending on how things turn out from here, that could very easily wind up costing you a run.
Into the box, Steve Ramirez hit hard down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So stepping in, number 23, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he keeps trying to force that curveball, and it's just not working for him right now.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Johnny Harris strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Johnny Harris.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lundy shading to his right. 1 out.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Henry Blanton.
Henry Blanton stands in for the first time. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Baroa is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Sometimes when you're facing the bottom third of an order, hey, just run it up there. Let him hit it. This is now back-to-back flyouts, and he hasn't had to work all that hard to get him.
Felipe Nieve will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it, and we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
Line toward the gap in left center. Lundy is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Luis Baroa, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
In there, no balls and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Quisenberry ranging into shallow right. He's there and records the first out.
And you know, you're going to see this a lot with a guy who has a great fastball like he does. This one's on the inner half of the plate, and it's so easy for that bat to just sort of drag through the zone. It's hard to catch up with that thing. And you see right here, he's going to make contact right below the label, and this is just going to turn into an easy, soft liner.
In now, Adam Zahorik, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
This is where having a good changeup can save some wear and tear on your arm. It takes him just 4 pitches to get the first 2 outs here.
Miguel Cairo stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Josh Huggins digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Josh Huggins.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Gale is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Javier Rosas.
Javier Rosas stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the ground near home. Gale has it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
After a rocky 3-run first, he's really settled into a groove, and now that's 6 in a row he's set down.
At the plate, Will Quisenberry. He singled his last time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Hit hard to short. Zahoric is right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Brian Hindley is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Left side, Nieve in the hole. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Lance Leahy walks into the box after being hit by a pitch in his first appearance, and that has to be a little motivation to do something big right here.
And he knows there was no real intention to hit him right there, but that doesn't make you feel any better to get hit. And he'll be looking to get some revenge right here.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid one-out single.
Striding into the box, Jimmy Lundy, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there. So striding in, Rocky Gale, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Oof, that high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. The tag, and he is out at the plate.
Well, the runner from third winds up just walking home on the base hit here, but they try to wave the second runner in, and a good throw is going to wind up nailing him at home plate.
Standing in now, Steve Ramirez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 4 hits here, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Jordan Danks is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Jordan Danks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to center field. Baroa giving chase. He's there, but he drops it. Around second. He'll try for third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
On the money.
Well, once his ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for 3. It was a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position, and here it doesn't pay off.
Into the box now, David Castaneda hit hard toward the right side, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now, and he's not stopping. He wants 3. Throw won't get him.
Now batting.
Yeah, a good job here of just inside outing that ball down the right field line. You see it hit just to the left of the chalk. Then once he sees to the races, and he's in there with a triple.
Into the box, Ryan Strasburger. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
A man at third with one away. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Ramirez is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting.
And there's a look at his pitch count so far. You can see he's already thrown 37 pitches for strikes. That shows me that he's been able to work the zone effectively to this point.
Johnny Harris is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And here's a fastball called for strike one. A man on third with two down. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 4-3 game. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up, hack it. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for two bases.
In now, Henry Blanton, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 4. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Leading off the inning, Ramon Alfonso, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
Well, he didn't like that first call, and now he's way off kilter on the second pitch. It's been a rough AB for him so far.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
I think this is one of those at-bats where he just couldn't help himself out there. And we're going to check it out again right here on Showtrack. The thing that stands out right away, well, look at the pitches. Are any of them even strikes? I mean, if you have a little bit more discipline as a hitter, you might be looking at a 3-0 count instead of going back to sit on the bench.
Stepping in now, Luis Baroa, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Popped high in the air. Quisenberry is over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
This has been the story all afternoon. They have just not been able to get on top of his fastball. Here's another pop-up to prove it.
Adam Zahorik will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike one. fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Last half of the fifth coming up. The RoughRiders lead it 4-3. Felipe Nieve comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
The shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the air, out to right. Leahy sprinting after it, one down.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
Josh Huggins will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, apparently he just got his gas tank refilled during the last half inning because I'll tell you, he's come out looking as sharp as he has the whole ball game.
Now at the plate, Javier Rosas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, guys, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, but he hasn't been able to get things done. He's not pitching well, and we're into the middle innings of this game now. Hit high and deep to right center. Baroa ranging back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll round it and try for third. And he'll make it into third here with a two-out triple.
Both outfielders with a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there as it's going to wind up one hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easily.
Will Quisenberry is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Looking to keep this a one-run game. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Ramirez is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. No damage done after the two-out triple. More baseball on the show right after this. Leading off the inning, Miguel Cairo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Miguel Cairo.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Huggins. 1 away.
Well, he's 0 for 3 now in the ball game, and I think I can tell you why. If you're not a power hitter, you need to hit down on the ball. Try and drive things. This guy doesn't have enough muscle to hit home runs consistently, so he's wind up as routine flyouts.
Brian Hendley steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Not a real good effort there.
Nah, it's one thing if it's a slider running away or something like that, but that pitch right there was never going to be a strike.
Good curveball. Strike 2.
Ooh, that is one of the best he's thrown this afternoon.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
1-2, here it comes. Popped up. Nieve settles under it near second. 2 down.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Lance Leahy will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
First delivery to him on the way. And they start him out away with a called strike. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just back up the middle.
Into the box now, Jimmy Lundy, as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 4-4 game.
Now batting, catcher.
Rocky Gale will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. On his way to pitch number 75. On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are tied 4-4. Jordan Danks gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Center fielder, Jordan Danks.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. swung on and chopped up the middle. A barehanded pickup. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, what a play. And, you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Standing in now, David Castaneda, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. 4-4 is our score as we play the sixth. Another one sent foul. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, he battled him about as long as he could out there. It's tough when you're forced to protect pitch after pitch after pitch. And in the end, a good fastball here finally wears him down.
In now, Ryan Strasburger. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Leahy is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Floyd Myers is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 15, Floyd Myers.
Steve Ramirez stands in. He was hosed at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, fellas, you know, I'm not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not, but it looked like he was hauling a piano on his back on that one.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Got him.
That's a good pitch right there on a 1-2 pitch. You see that big old sweeping breaking ball. Tough to pick out a place where you can actually hit that pitch. It's moving so much.
Into the box, Ramon Alfonso. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I don't think there's any intent with that. That might be just to let him know that he's out there.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, really couldn't ask for much more out of a seventh inning guy. He's come in throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's gotten 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Luis Baroa will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Wow, a little hard to believe he'd get a fastball there, especially after they just broke him down with that curveball. I don't know why he'd turn right around and give into him, but they did, and it didn't work out.
Stepping in now, Adam Zahorik, and this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, the thing that's important here is you just move that go-ahead run 90 feet. At times, that's the kind of mistake that can cost you a game, and this one very well might.
High pop-up. Nieve is there for it. And that retires the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we are tied 4-4. In now, Johnny Harris. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Ball 1. Push to the right side, and that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
A good sign here to start the home 7th. He finds a pitch to his liking there, and now the go-ahead runs on base to kick off the inning.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Henry Blanton is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Ramirez ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, would he like to have that swing back. I mean, he just missed hammering this ball, but just got underneath it a little bit. He's not going to be happy about that one because even he thought he was right on it.
Felipe Nieve will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Wall coming quickly as he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Josh Huggins will dig in. Took a called 3rd strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Into the seats, 0-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fastball called for strike 2. to strike him out for the second time. Belted high in the air out to left. Lundy ranging back at the track. The wall. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now 6-4.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there and you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Standing in now, Javier Rosas.
Left fielder.
As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game.
Yeah, he's got his first single of the ball game here to go along with the double and a triple from earlier. So what do you think, guys? In his next at-bat, he absolutely comes out of his shoes trying to get the homer.
In now, Will Quisenberry. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's a two-run lead now. It's 6-4. Jose Peralta will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Number 12, Jose Peralta.
Leading off the inning, Brian Hindley, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
And he falls behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Lance Leahy steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. The pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now a hard liner, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. It looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Jimmy Lundy will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least one across before the ninth.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. The relay. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Well, pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Rocky Gale will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Harris loves it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Jordan Danks strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Center fielder, Jordan Hanks.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. What do you guys think the plan is here to start the 8th inning?
Well, I'd bet they'll let him go until he gives up a base runner, and then after that, I think you've got to make a move.
And there's ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting.
Let's take a look at all 5 pitches in this at-bat. They get ahead with strike 1, and then a good setup there that misses. Then he fights one off to make it 1-2. Then another tough pitch that he fouls off, and finally, bang, he comes through on the 5th pitch of that at-bat.
Grounded foul off to the right. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Surprised that the bullpen hasn't swung into action yet?
Yeah, you know, now that you mention it, I think I'd at least get a couple guys up there scurrying around down there, thinking about ordering a pizza or something.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Ryan Strasburger will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
He's running towards second, and this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Into the box, Johnny Harris. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. 2 out with the man at first. Chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Davis Silva is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 6, Davis Silva.
Striding in to start the 9th, Steve Ramirez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the 9th.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Ramon Alfonso will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 2-0 now.
You've got a guy up there who can't hit a lick. I just don't know why you're not coming right after him with fastballs.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And the slider here is not going to find the zone either, and it's 3-0 now. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Hard to believe he'd let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Skied into straightaway right. Huggins has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Luis Baroa makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Cairo, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The RoughRiders stand tall in the saddle. They win it 6-4. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious RoughRiders, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Missions, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.